With Rally GB next then, Matt Wilson will again be the only British representative among the official WRC cars. That won't be the case next year. New Team Mini have already signed Ulsterman Kris Meeke as one of their drivers for 2011, and the 31-year-old is relishing the challenge ahead.
Very exciting for me to be involved right from the beginning on this initial test. There is some long days ahead, but you know, first instinct is the car feels very, very good, and we have a great platform to work from. So it's an exciting period. I have made no secret of the fact that where ultimately I wanted to be, and you know, it's great to be crossing paths with Prodrive at this stage of my career. You know, I've always chased an opportunity in a full-time factory drive, and especially with such an iconic brand as Mini coming back into rallying. Obviously the history going back to the old Monte Carlo rallies with Paddy Hopkirk, and I'd say there's so many things that make it, you know, quite special for me to be involved, and I say it's going to be a big step for me, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Meeke has been on the fringes of the sport's top level for several years. A JWRC regular from 2003 to 2006, his natural talent was nurtured by Scottish legend Colin McRae through his formative years. While opportunities at the sport's top level proved scarce, he has worked regularly with Citroën in a testing capacity and is certainly looking forward to getting back in competition with the likes of Danny Sordo.
Teammates with Danny in the Junior World Championship, we had great battles back then. Danny obviously progressed into the WRC, and he's quite a few years experience now under his belt, and I think with the current World Rally Car regulations you need lots of experience. Sebastian Ogier now is getting near the end of his second year, a phenomenal talent. You know, he's producing the goods, but again in the junior formulas I raced against him, and I'm eager to get into the same environment now as those guys, you know, albeit with new rules, so I think everybody has to find a new level, and that's what I say, it's great for me to be getting in at this stage at when the sport's, you know, starting in a new era.
Kris won the S2000 based IRC competition in 2009. That combined with his testing work with Citroën and now Mini, he could be as well prepared as anyone for the next generation of WRC cars.
I think it's going to just fill the gap between WRC and Super 2000. The similarities compared to Super 2000 is the chassis and how you manhandle the car and how it reacts. And obviously the similarities to a World Rally car is a turbocharged engine, so albeit with quite a bit less power with the 1600 compared to the 2 litres. So it's I think it's a new era in rallying and a new stage of development for everyone. Even Citroën and Ford, who have had World Rally cars running for many years, they have a lot of things to learn as well as Prodrive and Mini.
The new era for Meeke and Mini is already well underway, but there are a few tough months ahead for this exciting new partnership.
I think, you know, as anybody coming out with a new rally car, a new formula, there's lots of things to learn, but you know, I know the guys at Prodrive haven't been sitting on their hands for 18 months. You know, they've been hard at work doing all the investigations, knowing what areas to focus on, and it's just a case of refinement everywhere, right down to every detail, and I say those where the tenths of the seconds come from. Obviously they're going to do a limited program next year. It gives us a bit of breathing space as regards testing next year, and we can continue to develop. Our main focus probably is on 2012, where that's our first full year in the championship, and where we'll be gauged to our championship position. You know, the ultimate goal is to take the car right to the top and become world champion. That's, you know, I don't think anyone's in any doubt of that, where the goals lie. But I say we just have to take it step by step. Next year, I'm sure is about just finding our feet and seeing where we are.